All right, boys and girls, I guess this is the intro. So you're gonna be checking out me ripping apart something that I've spent a lot of time and effort and money on making it the way I wanted to, but now I've changed the way that I want it. Maybe I'm getting old, I don't know. Less race car, more sleeper, daily driver, grocery getter. Well, it was my grocery getter before, but now I can put people in the back seat, and I want the gauge cluster to work. So we're doing a lot of work for some very stupid reasons, and I'm ripping out tons of the stuff that I spent tons of time doing and perfecting and redoing until I have it like the exact way I want it. But now, start all over. All right, I started getting some of the Dynamat stuff, and I got that harness and that one all mapped out, and I'm really just having a hard time pulling the trigger on taking this thing apart again because it starts and drives, and it's fucking great. But, you know, this car wouldn't be what it is if I didn't just constantly try to rebuild it, so here we go. So yeah, first thing we're gonna do is I'm gonna take all that stuff out and then put down the Dynamat and pull up all the wiring and stuff that's in there that I've added, lay down like the factory carpet that's been cleaned, put in the whole factory interior, all the trim panels, everything, the roof liner, all that stuff. And then start figuring out how, is that a fucking scratch? Oh, it's just a cobweb. Figuring out how we're gonna make all that harness and everything work. Oh, so the flashlight works pretty good. So when I built this car the last time, I put connectors between every like major panel that's gonna come off to make it kind of like compartmentalized. So I should be able to take all this apart and kind of keep sections that I'm gonna reuse. So just wanna show you that. Smile. Okay, the dash is out. All the wiring's out. So now we just gotta take out the carpet, and then the whole interior harness has to come out, and then all that stuff needs to come out because the heater box is going to go there. Well, that's my heat. That was my heat. Okay. All right, so this is kind of where we're at. Next, I gotta put some of the sound deadening material in the cab, and then mark out where some of the let's see, where like the pedestal things are for the power lines, and you know, the little stuff like the holes where the power lines go through, and seal up a bunch of other little holes in the car, and then finish ripping out the heater box and the wiring, and then the next clip will probably be the inside pretty tidied up. All right, well, I think that's some progress for today. So the rear cab, the rear part of the cab, I don't know what you call it, the rear part, the rear carpet section is all carpeted in, so, or lined, dynamatted, I don't know what you want to call this stuff. eBay mat, that's what we're gonna call it, the eBay mat. So it's nice and squishy, soft, loud, not loud. getting hard to see because it's reflective stuff, but I got most of the body, chassis, whatever harness in, which is funny because it's only like 1, 2 connectors up here and like 4 or 5 connectors up there, all that stuff. But so now I'm gonna make a few gaskets for like the HVAC thing. What else? Oh, a gasket for the transfer case shifting thing. What else? I'm gonna make a few gaskets for a little bit because like bending over and doing this stuff is kind of killing my back, but you know, enough old people sounding stuff. So that's the update right now. Saturday morning, nice and sunny out, no rain. So I think today the plan is to get gaskets made, probably get some of the stuff mounted in there, maybe blow apart this pallet and get everything kind of organized. I gotta get the heater box out. I got the coolant drained out of the motor or the radiator, so hopefully some of that stuff is back flushed into it. Otherwise it's just gonna make a mess in here, which I should have thought ahead of time. And then what else? Probably put the box up there and mock it up just to see what studs I need to cut, because I know they get in the way of the exhaust. And then what I also need to move the EGTs, or if I can just kind of like snake them over there, which would make it a giant pain in the ass to change one if I ever needed to. So that's something to think about. And then I'm gonna try to get the rear carpet and the power wires back in, at least the power wires to mid-car. So yeah, I'll keep giving you little updates here and there. Oh man, woo! I can't even tell you how nice that looks. God damn. All right, there we go. It's nice. I mean, they're not, you know, beautiful OEM stuff, but whatever. Fresh gaskets. The seal up everything real nice. So yeah, I'll put the link in the bottom. Real simple. Cut it with scissors. Nothing too crazy. Backside is extremely sticky. Keep that in mind. So there you go. All right, I don't know what really looks better, if it's the wide angle thing with all the dust flying around, or the regular. I don't know. Let's go wide angle, you can see more. Okay, so I got the heater box in with the new gaskets on it. I think I need to put one more gasket up on that one. There's kind of a small gap. I don't think it really matters. It is not tight yet because I got to pull that out to finish putting the wiring harness for like sunroof, and probably pull the engine harness through, or the chassis harness, or the front chassis, the front clip harness. I don't know what you'd want to call that, but anyway. So we got most of that out. I also got to put the mat, the sound mat thing up in there, which I just remembered at this point in time. But anyway, we got the rear seats in. We need the Dynamat, or we need the insulator mat there to finish up the front. Then I put the front carpet and seats and all that stuff in, button it up. I get a lot of garbage. It's the old harness, the old black carpet. I bought that on eBay. I think it was like $300 for the front and rear. It's really thin and kind of not that great of stuff, but whew, look at all this. It looks good. So rear seat belts are kind of in. Once I get the front carpet in, and I can put the seat brackets on and put the rest of the seat belt stuff in, because then I can drop the seats down. So I think this is kind of it for today. I gotta go home and get ready here soon for a Manners game and do a little house chore kind of stuff. So this is where we're stopping today. I'm pretty happy how far we've gotten in the last 5-6 hours probably. I mean, I've been here, let me see, how do you turn this deal around? I've been here probably 4-ish hours, 5 hours today, and then there's probably 3 hours yesterday and an hour or so before that. So I mean, we're making pretty good progress. I'm not too upset. You know, after this I gotta take one of the engines out of that jet ski. That's gonna be a lot of fiberglass. That's never fun. So let's get our angle up there. Go shave. Yeah, so we got half this pallet. There's my old dash, a lot of the old interior stuff, which I will be reusing because I think the center console lid is better than the other one that I have. So you know, all these pieces and parts. I am gonna run the power underneath the carpet So I gotta mount the box in the back and then start running the wires forward. I'll probably have to order some more wire now that I think about it, because, well, maybe not. Maybe I'll leave that one power terminal there, and then we'll figure out the rest of the stuff, because that heater box takes up a lot of room. Like, I'm pretty blown away. So, and then I got the old heater box over here. You know, I mean, this thing honestly didn't do that bad of a job heating the car. It doesn't have AC. You know, and that just fits in there hokey, and you got to flip a switch and then open up the glove box and turn it high, low. So it was just, you know, this I can get in the car. You know, ideally, I'll wire in a remote start. So I'll remote start the car from inside, the auto climate will turn on, and the car will warm up. You know, all that fancy new car shit, you know. So, and then, yeah, I guess then drive to work with the fucking car warm. I don't know, fancy stupid shit. Oop. Whatever, looks like a fit. So I went and got the bag of junkyard tools that we got at the garage and brought them down here, so I'm not borrowing all the dentist's stuff out of the shop all the time. I snagged a bunch of other trinkets and stuff, and yeah, I mean, that's kind of where we're at. Maybe I'll come by tomorrow. I really doubt it. I think I have to do grocery shopping and hang out with my girlfriend and do all that stuff. Actually, she's going out of town, so maybe I will come by tomorrow. Who knows? So that's kind of where we are right now. So I'm going to lock up and shut everything down and go get something to eat and head home. Maybe edit this video. This will probably be 1 or 2, 3, 4. I don't know how many segments this is going to be. I don't want it to be like too long, like a drawn out kind of thing, but whatever. Then we got here's the new engine harness for like just the collecting of data for cruise control and whatnot that I've probably said 40 times in here. So any questions, any things you want me to focus on, like, subscribe, comment. Go on my Instagram, Big Theo Pacific 1. You know, there's pictures of this thing going all the way back to, I think, the day I bought it, and every step along the way. So yeah, go check it out, Big Theo Pacific 1. And then my Facebook is Theo Pacific 1. I'll probably post this in all these Facebook groups and stuff. So go check out my other videos. There's another video that specifies what the engine is. There's, you know, it kind of goes over the car before I tore it apart. So we'll have to do another build spec thing once it's all done, where I've got like the AC condenser and all that stuff in it. And maybe it'll be water to air intercooled at that point. Who knows? I'll probably get rid of this throttle body, like the LS style stuff, and go back to like a 4-barrel or 2-barrel. Let's see, it's kind of all backwards here. We'll get rid of that thing and go back to a 4-barrel with a hat, which I think looks stupid, super like outdated looking. You know, like this is what things should look like now. Single throttle body, that kind of deal. But in order for like the cruise control and the, really just cruise control, that is gonna affect that. Oh, that and like the sensor data. There's the GM sensors and IAC are all different, so. But I'm not gonna be controlling IAC. Anyway, now I'm just rambling on and on. So, like, subscribe, comment, tell me what you wanna see. Stay tuned for more videos here shortly. Go check out my old ones. All right, bye.